there, it's Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com here with match number 3 in the Standard Daily with Boros Tokens. This is a very risky hand. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not liking these Reforged to Souls. I'm probably going to cut them completely and just go for a... I don't know what else I'd put in, but more tokens. Maybe even like a Gather the Township would be decent, but we won't mold this. And we are... What are we? We are... We're on the draw. Okay. So I can lead with the Blood Crypt here. Elixir of Immortality. I'm probably going against a Turbo Fog deck, which I actually have a very good matchup against. I have enough burn in here, plus the Hellrider completely goes around it. And Burn the Stake gives me another win condition. And there is our Burn the Stake. So that's all we have to play around. I am sure this is a Turbo Fog. I'm not... The Ghost Quarters does kind of screw us up, but not too bad. Go ahead and throw out Krenko's command number 1. Back to him. See what he does. Nothing. No green source. So yeah, I have absolutely no clue what I'm facing. Throw these guys at him. Take the 18. And no risk of getting Supreme Verdict next turn or really Terminus next turn. So the right play here is still another Krenko. Yeah, so maybe it is UW Flash now that I see this kind of thing. Elixir Immortality is kind of a weird card. I don't see it that often. The only deck that I do know that it is played in a lot is that Turbo Fog deck. Okie dokie, so hopefully land? No land. So I am in danger of dying to a Supreme Verdict next turn. So I don't know... Was he just 3, 6, 9, 12? No, he wasn't quite dead there. But if we go for the... I guess we just go for the Skierzak High Priest here, because it's not as bad as losing a Krenko's command. And then we could battle him, Burn at the Stakes next turn. That sound good? So we'll throw it out. No Supreme Verdict. One time. Yeah, he can't Supreme Verdict because it's double white. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Detention Spheres all my goblins. Okay. What a dick. Alright. And now the Intangible Virtue. So, Krenko's command comes out. And we attack with the High Priest. So still no Supreme Verdict. Jace. Oh, cool. So he does decide. We'll make him take a plains that either comes into play tapped, or he can just have one land here. So he takes the island in Azor's Guild Gate. And plays Azor's Guild Gate and play tapped. Tangible Virtue allows me to kill off Jace and do some damage to him. A Battle Hymn allows me not quite to kill him. See what I draw here? So let's see. Can we play absolutely nothing here? Wait, let's see. We can Tangible Virtue and then battle him into a Searing Spear. Maybe that is not quite game. That's only 4 because he doesn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 damage. And oh yeah, we can't. Yeah. 3. Sure. We'll Intangible Virtue, kill Jace, and ping him down to 10. So not a hell of a lot of value out of Jace there. But it does have a double white here for the Supreme Verdict, which I've got to assume is coming. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if I don't know if Searing Spear is worth holding on to. We're just going to get rid of it, especially if I decide to reforge the soul. There's another Searing Spear, which I think I'll just use it right now. We'll call it good. And ship it back to him. Which I will use to reforge the soul at any opportunity here. I don't know, see, I still don't know how I feel about these Battle Hymn Reforge the Soul combo. I do like Burn the Stake because it does win me games. He does end up refilling his library again, which, you know, decreases the chances of him drawing lands now compared to what I have. Probably think another Jace comes out, yeah. And he'll probably -2 as well. Alright, he just does +1, so I don't even know about reforging the soul here. It helps him as much as it helps me. Plus he's got a Jace on board. I gotta assume he's got a counterspell in hand. But I mean, there's nothing better to do. I think we just go for it. And see if he does decide to counter this. Which is fine. That's okay. We get a counterspell out of his hand. Lingering Souls is really good here. He pluses Jace again. That's not good. Yeah, these Battle Hymns are killing us. This combo, I don't know, is probably not good to run main board. It's probably better to just run it sideboard, or I'd have to increase my tokens with like Gather the Townsfolk. So again, nothing we can do here. Jace is probably going to get pumped up. And we have to go for it. It's going to get counterspelled, but we got to go for the Goblin Rally. So either Supreme Verdict, either Dissipate. There's the negate. Main board negate, huh? Alright, sure. Not going to help us. And he's going to use this Jace here to go grab a Jace and something out of my deck. Nothing really helps him out of my deck too much. Probably going to Sphinx's Revelation here for 1,000,000 as well. Oh, blue decks. Yep. Surprise, surprise. So he gets to see my deck here, grabs his Tameo of his own, and possibly, I don't know what he'd grab from my library. We'll see here. A Sorin, duh. Yep, a Sorin. And that's pretty much going to be game here. With 8 cards in hand, I'm sure he's got Detention Spheres or Supreme Verdicts or Dissipates and all that annoying stuff. Yeah, I've got to cut these cards. They are killing me. These dead cards in my hand are Battle Hymn's cool when it gets off to make a cool Burn at the Stake combination. A lot of times you can cheat out some cards and a Burn at the Stake. I don't want him to have that Syncopate. It's pretty much over here though, so you can choose whatever the hell he wants. And he does grab that Syncopate. And I don't see playing this out. Pointless to play it out. Lingering Souls does come out, gets syncopated. Yeah, we are dead. So, I mean, I like the whole Reforge the Soul, burn this. I mean, Reforge the Soul is cool against him when he Sphinx's Revelation, and it kind of puts us back to square one. But I'm thinking Sundering Growths do come in. Searing Spears are pointless, and I can see the point to burning off a Planeswalker. burning off a Jace, but I'd rather get more value. Gutter Snife's awesome. Past in Flames is good. But if we're going the full combination, we have to go like that. Faithless Looting as well. So 3 cards come out. Scaresack High Priest isn't that great. And we'll get rid of a Krankos command and a Krankos command. And just go like that. And hopefully this will work. Decent hand. Not gonna ship it. Have a first turn Evolving Wilds into the Plains or Mountain that we need. Mountain. So go grab a Mountain. And ship it back to him. Alright, battle him is okay. I'm definitely cutting those down to just a few. Another Pass in Flames is kind of a dead card right now. We will... Oh, that's a Lingering Soul. So, yeah, we have to play it here. I don't have to let it... Have to spend some mana here. See what happens. See if it gets syncopated for 1. Hopefully not. But it's better than waiting for a Dissipate. He's not too worried. Apparently he's not too worried about it. Because he miracles the Terminus. But I think that miracling the Terminus will hopefully give us a slot to cast the Sorin. No negate here, and we're good. We could go another Lingering Souls, but I'd like to just stick a Sorin before Dissipate has an opportunity to hit the board. So let's see what happens. Yep, of course he's got a negate. And ship it back to him, and it's... Unfortunately, it's probably a good game now because he's going to have counter magic up for the rest of his time. Maybe I should have played it around Jace here. Him playing a Jace. Because then we could have got a free Sorin on board. Yeah, that's probably the better play. Oh, good lord. I don't want to have him Sphinx's Revelation. He's probably going to take it anyway. Supreme Verdict Island. He takes Supreme Verdict Island, so he's not that worried about cards in his hand. So we do get out a Lingering Souls here, or we can flash back a Lingering Souls and battle him to create enough mana for another Lingering Souls. But it doesn't really matter at this point. He's just gonna mine it. He's just gonna plus Jace every time, and I can't do anything. So I think just going like this is the best play, and pray for the best. So we do know he's got a Supreme Verdict in hand too, so I can't even overextend. So hopefully Intangible Virtue, not a Blood Crypt. That's not the card we wanted to see. We'll just chuck another Lingering Souls out. Give an opportunity to syncopate this one. And slowly watch as Jace ticks up without being able to do anything about it. I guess playing that Sorin was a horrible, horrible move on my part. But I thought he would have negated a Lingering Souls, but he wasn't too worried about Lingering Souls, which means he has an answer for it. And well, this is our only opportunity to... Do we battle him to play around a Syncopate is the only question. I guess we could battle him in response to a Syncopate. So, yeah. So we'll Virtue here and pray it doesn't get negated or dissipated. And that's that. So nothing we can do here. Ship it back to him again. He'll probably Supreme Verdict here. No point not to. One more land and we can lingering. No, we can't even lingering battle him. Oh, wow. This is just... yeah, it's getting pretty stupid. See what he takes. Probably the Supreme Verdict Dissipate. Probably didn't do that right. Yeah, because he's just going to Supreme Verdict here, wipe my board, and replay another Jace, or to protect his Jace. 7 cards in hand. So he's got 2 Supreme Verdicts we know of in hand. There's one out of the way. Yeah, I'm sure he's got that Dissipate mana up. Yeah, that was very bad for me to cut him like that, because I can't play that now. But I will play a Lingering Souls and see what happens. Ship it back to him. Very, very frustrating deck to play against. Especially when you're a token-based deck. When you have to stick a Lingering Souls. I still can't do anything here. He's just going to continue to do this in the entire game. Just plussing up his Jace and leaving back all of his mana. I know he's got another Supreme Verdict and another Dissipate. So it's pointless to flashback either one of these. And we're just going to have to hope for land go. But by that time, I've got to assume Jace is going to get a gazillion card advantage and get there for him. So just a UW Miracles. This deck is back, huh? I hated this deck at the start of the season. Hate it now. Very slow. I can't see why people enjoy going to draws, which is what's going to happen versus Bant Control. They're not going to be able to kill each other off. I gotta assume he's got a mill strategy sideboard. But yeah, there's his Elixir of Immortality to fill his hand back up. Once again, he's got the Dissipate mana up. Do we try here? Do we just get some Hellrider syncopated? But yeah, I'm going to flashback Lingering Souls. Force out another Supreme Verdict out of him. By some miracle, if we can stick a Hellrider, we can kill Jace. Probably he's just going to use his Elixir here, fill up his library again. Or a Sphinx's Revelation. That works too. To put him back up to 10 cards. Ugh. What can you do? So that is the land we want to see. Like I said, we want to play Drago. But he absolutely has to have 2 counter spells here. It's pointless playing either one of these Intangible Virtue or Hellrider, as we are going to immediately be countered by 2 counter spells. He's at 7 cards. I still think that passing is the best option. I could see a point to battle hemming. Assuming he's going to Supreme Verdict next turn, so maybe that was my only chance to do a battle him and try for a Hail Mary into a Hellrider or something. But so flashback to Think Twice and possibly even Elixir. Yeah. Shuffle those things back in his deck. And slowly ping up that Jace. Guess I should have made him play it out last turn and hopefully timed him. How annoying are these decks? Blue players. That's all I have to say about that. So I'm going to have to make my move sometime here. More mana the merrier. Seems Sphinx's Revelation for 50 right here. 50 is a bit of an exaggeration. For 8. Here comes the Sphinx's Revelation for 8. Think twice. Yeah, you need cards. Flashback. Oh, come on. Well, now's as good a time as any. To try this. He can counter anything. He's got 7 cards in hand. If he's smart, he counters this. He allows it, so he could pass in flames. For some more mana. I don't even know if that does anything. Dissipates it. Okay. So we'll throw out Hellrider number 1 that I'm assuming is going to get countered, or we could pass in flames again. Battle him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. We need mana back. So Hellrider. Here comes counterspell number 2. Oh, no way! It sticks. So Senior Jace dies here. But he might not even care about it. He's got a Terminus next turn. And Jace, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jace is still alive, huh? Or he's not alive, so he does go down. But he probably might not even cared about him. Hooray! But with 4 Sphinx's Revelation in his library and a gazillion lands out on board, I don't think he's scared at all. Especially since he does get to wipe my board again. And here comes Jace again. See what happens. Probably not get a minus to him. No. Alright, we gotta think that Hellrider's good here. So go ahead and throw him out. Is that the best play? Yeah, we'll try it. See what happens with 4 cards in hand. Gotta think he would have countered that Hellrider last turn. Oh yeah, I did know there was a Dissipate in hand. So, Intangible Virtue here? Hope for the best? Right on, it sticks, okay. Maybe I should have Lingering Soul there. No, I wanted that Intangible Virtue to stick. Where's Tamio at? Oh, Rest in Peace would be so awesome against this deck. But then it'd hurt my deck as well. Well, we're both in trouble if we go to a game 3. Come on, I know you got a Sphinx's Revelation for 15 here. You can't mill yourself with your elixir of immortality. And how in the world do you finish people off? Just by letting them self-mill? Or cameo ulting into Thought Scour? Look at that Jace already up to 6. Two dissipates in the yard. Has he got a Snapcaster? I think we gotta go for it. And it's good. So we will just Tangible Virtue here. And so I've got to be thinking he's got another Supreme Verdict in hand or a Terminus in hand. We don't even have much in the graveyard to make this Pass in Flames viable. Two Azorius Charms in hand, is that what he's got? Attention Sphere on my intangible virtues? Of course. Of course, of course, of course. So Sundering Growth off the top? One time? Down to 2 cards? Alright, we can do it. Sundering Growth off the top. Mountain! That's exactly what I wanted. You know, all my dreams come true right there. Guess just run this out here. Got a turn now to draw something, or otherwise we are dead. Oh, Jace. Jace, Architect of Thought. So anti-tokens. So what did he just do there? Oh, he think twice again to fill up his hand even more. Yep, we did. We played right into a Supreme Verdict. Still 3 cards in hand. He pluses Jace up. He'll go grab a Sorin again. And Gutter Snipe's not going to do it. It deals 2 damage to each opponent. So maybe if it does stick, then maybe we can ping down Jace. See what he does. Tapping some mana here. Got another Dissipate. No, he's got... Looks like he's got a Syncopate for a Gazillion. It's gonna be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. That's that. So Jace goes and grabs him a Tameo and my Sorin again. It's in. I have one more Sorin. Even a Sundering Growth doesn't help me here. I mean, the only thing I can think of even drawing is a Reforge the Soul, but then that fills up his hand, which I assume will fill back up counter spells. Yeah. Annoying deck. I don't know. I still don't know why these guys. I'd like to look at his history here and see if one of his losses this tournament is him being timed out. Just because he cannot kill people in time. That's why I don't understand why these people insist on running these decks. That if he plays against like UW Flash, he's basically dead in the water because counterspell versus counterspell war, and the Flash will eventually win out. The Restoration Angels on the Snapcasters. Seems like a better deck to me, but yeah. Once again, I'm just being bitchy here because I have to face it against these decks that I hate playing against. So, anywho, 'tis life. So they go get another Jace, kill their Jace to go another Jace that starts at 5. Ugh. And where's your other Supreme Verdict, dude? I know you've got it. Hey, let's run a guy out that's gonna get counterspelled. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, cool. But the vampire is going to eat him. Jeez, what do I do here? Attack Soren? This is pointless. Zora's Charm, huh? Okay. Where do I want the damage to go? Go to Soren. Yeah, I know what I'm drawing next turn. Think twice again, huh? How many of those are exiled? Only 2 of them. And there it goes. There's his third Think Twice in the yard. Yeah, these Pass in Flames are really bad without Goblin Electromancer and the card draw that I had in Epic Experiment. I thought I'd try to make them work, see if they work in tokens, but apparently not. Of course, Hellrider comes out. See if he gets countered. It's tempting just to go Hellrider and tap him with Burn at the Stake, but I think I get more value out of him by just attacking. Too bad that Gutter Snipe couldn't have somehow stuck. Syncopate for 6. Alright, I'm not going to play this out. I'm done. I'll just do that. I guess Reforge the Soul might have been able to do something. So in 7 cards... Well, that was actually kind of good. Maybe I should have played it out. Would have drawn 7 cards and be able to pop down Pass in Flames into a Battle Hymn or something. For Burn at the Stake. No, it would have... Yeah. Would have been able to play a land. So maybe I should have just scooped it there to see what could have happened, but annoying. That's we go 1 and 2 in this tournament. I might play the 3rd game just for some experience with this deck. I'm gonna switch this deck up a bit. I do like this deck versus a lot of decks out there. Maybe putting Traitorous Blood would be, or Zealous Conscript in the sideboard would be a good addition. Even maybe a Thundermaw Hellkite, give it more of a red deck wins feel, and cut out those. I'll keep the Burn at the Stake, but I don't think we need the Battle Hymns and the Pass in Flames and all of that. I haven't got it to work yet where you get the Pass in Flames and a battle hymn into a big Burn at the Stake or whatnot. Not nearly as powerful without the Goblin Electromancers or the card drawing that you see from the Epic Experiment deck. So I'll make some adjustments to this and tape some videos in the future. This is Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.